guys, I'm Davey Wavy and I'm here with
Raymond Braun. Hi everyone.
And today we are talking about a topic near and dear to my heart, probably a lot of yours, or not just your hearts, but also your penises or your holes. I mean, it depends. Raymond is so uncomfortable. You're like, why did I say that?
Here we go. All right.
Today we're talking about Grindr and whether or not it's good or bad. And the reason that this was particularly relevant for us is why.
So for one of my New Year's resolutions, I decided to give up all the dating apps and websites and try to meet more people in real life. And this weekend, I texted Davey and said, I think that I'm going to relapse on my New Year's resolution and download Grindr and Tinder. Like, what do you think? And then Davey said,
relapsing, it implies that it's bad. And I was like, look, Grindr is not bad. What's bad is how you beat yourself up for having downloaded it. So in terms of the pros, I will say, like, I met my boyfriend on Grindr. I think that Grindr, it fills a need. And for someone like me, I don't drink, I don't go to bars, I don't have fun, I'm not in situations where I can meet other people very often. And so if I didn't have Grindr, I would be doing a lot more masturbating than I do, which is fine. But I think it fills a real need.
I think that Grindr can be a great way to meet people for whatever you're looking for. I know that for me, I studied abroad while I was in college and I've traveled a lot and I've loved just being able to meet guys in different cities and ask for recommendations, meet a guy for a coffee. I actually made, when I was studying abroad in Spain, my best friend I met on Grindr.
People always say like, oh, well, everyone on Grindr is really looking for sex. And like, I get it, because a lot of people on Grindr are looking for sex. And that's fine, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're upfront about what it is that you want, like if someone says, if when I was single, someone said like, well, I'm not really looking to hook up, but I'd like to go on a date, like I would have been totally open and receptive to that.
I think that you can make it really clear early on in the conversation what you're looking for, and you know, by the way that you're steering the conversation, by the type of things that are discussed, by the photo that you use to present yourself.
The number of dick pics that you send, you know.
0.
But there's also a huge downside to it. And when we were talking about it, I compared it to working out, which like even good things when done to the extreme are bad for you. Like if you work out an hour a day, great. If you work out 10 hours a day, not so great. And you did some math. This is scary.
So I don't know if any of you who experienced that Grindr.
Girl, like sit down.
I know. Get ready for this one. This is a statistic.
Yeah.
But I don't know if any of you have experienced the Grindr vortex where you open it up and you just start chatting or you just start scrolling and then 3 hours later you're like...
There's also a Davey vortex.
Oh my gosh. So anyways, if you ever experienced this Grindr vortex where you just lose track of time, this statistic might not be super surprising to you, but on Grindr's website, they say that the average user spends 2 hours a day using Grindr. So if you do the math out, 2 times 7 times 52, that equals 30 days or an entire month that the average user of Grindr spends on the app every year. Now, like we said, great way to meet people. You can meet friends, you can meet people for dates, but a month out of the entire year.
Well, and here's the thing, that's an average. So that means that there's people who are spending 4 hours, like 5 hours. So they're spending like several months a year.
Yes.
And as we said, there is a benefit to Grindr and it provides a lot of good stuff, but is it enough good stuff that it warrants like a month of your year?
Think of the hobbies, think of the travel, the work, all the things that you could do with that month.
Here's the other thing though, is that like there's a lot of, I think that Grindr becomes a breeding ground of
oh my god, these puns!
Of like discrimination. You see a lot of like no femmes, no white people, no blacks, whatever, like that people put in their profile.
I think it can make people feel more isolated and it can make people feel more alienated from their community.
My mom's calling. Should we ask her what she thinks about Grindr? Hi, Mom.
Hi, baby.
We're filming a video about Grindr. Do you know what Grindr is?
Grindr. Big sandwiches?
No, it's not a sandwich. It's an online dating app. How do you feel about online dating apps in the gay community?
I think it's dangerous.
Dangerous, okay. Wow. Words of wisdom from Mama Wavy. Do you want to expand on
How
that?
much do I get for that? Do I get paid for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get paid in my kisses and hugs.
Mwah. Love you.
Love you, bye.
I know that whenever I log on to Grindr, it's kind of like a shot to the self-esteem because if you think about
hotornot.com.
Yeah, it is. And if you think about it, the whole premise is that it's kind of reducing an entire person who's dimensional into one photo. It's hard to not take it personally if someone doesn't respond to you or they block you or they're not a match because literally the main thing that you're presenting is your physical appearance.
But as Gandhi once said, be the change that you want to see. He did fucking say it. If you don't like the way that people treat you on Grindr, then don't treat people that way. Be the change that you want to see.
Golden rule of Grindr.
Yeah. Be kinder on Grindr.
Ooh.
Kinder.
Yes.
Kindr.
DR. Yeah.
Kinder.
I like that. That could be their new slogan. So what it all kind of boils down to is that Grindr, like anything else, is a tool. And so I don't think that.
I get a tool.
So Grindr is a tool, and I don't think that it's inherently good or bad. It's just all about how you use it. And you can make some amazing friends, you can go on dates, you can have a lot of fun through it. Or it can be a place that, you know, you spend a month out of your year and that makes you insecure and more alienated from your community. So it really just depends on kind of how you use it and trying to be mindful and moderate with it, just like anything else in your life.
Right. I would love to hear what you guys think. So the question is Grindr bad? Let us know in the comments below. And if you guys want to see more of Raymond and I, you can watch our behind the scenes director's commentary for the bodybuilder video that we did, which is amazing.
Which was so much fun.
I'll put that link here, and you can subscribe to Raymond by clicking up here. Subscribe to him because he has a lot of really great content.
Oh, thank you.
It's a little bit more educational than my content. I like to have the tits. And,
oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.